Hi guys, and welcome to my domain. So, I really don't know, like, the news is all over this week. I swear it just is. I don't know how to even fully describe it, but it's just all over, like, everywhere this week, because we got a lot of cool things, we got a lot of new things, we got a lot of weird things, and I got one thing that's kind of not really good, and you'll see what I'm about to talk about. Well, here's one thing right now that I do want to talk about. So I don't know much about Destiny 2, or Destiny for that matter. Cornstarch, aka Evan, someone I do know, did ask me to cover this. So I was like, shoot, let me do it. Let's see what this is about. So apparently, and this is why I was actually interested in it, because I was checking it out and I was like, ooh. We know what devs are like when they try to keep a promise and then it doesn't end up working out. It usually gets a little shaky, right? So with this, we can see, you know, from the headliner alone, it reads, Marathon dev nervous for all eyes to be on his Bungie team after Destiny 2's final shape expansion launches next week. So what's actually kind of interesting about this is they announced this a while back. Yeah, announced just last year in May 2023. A lot of people are like, okay, what's going on with it? That's cool. What's going on? Apparently, a lot of crap has been happening under the scenes, where, as you can kind of read in this little thing right here, last year in October, it was reported that Marathon was delayed in the wake of layoff at Bungie. The report also claimed that Destiny 2's The Final Shape had been delayed from February to June 2024, as that's since proven to be accurate. Perhaps the claims about Marathon are also legitimate. So basically, these layoffs are not doing Destiny any favors, which, I mean, I don't think anyone truly likes layoffs, unless if you're the CEO and you want to keep your billions. But anyways, not my shade over here to get into. It's just that there's a lot going on right now with Destiny 2, it seems like, with this coming on June 4th. So this week coming up in 2 days, as a matter of fact. But we're going to see, because a lot of people have been waiting for this for a long time, as you can tell right here. And a lot of people are either going to be really happy with how this turns out or really freaking upset. There's not going to be an in-between, people. If you know gaming, just the general scope of how games go, people are either going to really love your game or they're going to really not like your game. And you're going to have some people in between, but mostly it's going to be on the polar opposite end. So we'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, June 4th, we're going to see, like this article says, everyone's eyes are going to be on that to see if they actually deliver or if it's a huge bust. And that being said, on to the next topic. Guys, here is something near and dear to my heart. I swear to y'all, I have been talking about Sparking Zero almost like any chance I've been given for, you know, the gaming news. But like, guys, I just can't tell y'all the hype. The hype is real. The hype is there. If you are a major Dragon Ball fan, you know about this game. And you are probably anticipating it just as much as I am. So recently, the Sparking Zero trailer. Oh, and I do also want to mention, Loco did want me to talk about this as well. Hey, you and I share that same affinity right there, man. You and I share that, because you and I are just as excited for this right here. The Fusions trailer looked really good. Obviously, we got really hype with Gogeta, Vegito, and we also saw Zamasu, Gotenks, Kefla, all that, or Khalifa, all that really cool stuff, right? Just a lot of cool stuff in that trailer. And then at the end, it did say that there was going to be an announcement for the Summerfest. So if you don't know, the Summerfest is coming up this Friday. There's apparently going to be a lot of things that are going to be announced, you know, during that time. It's going to be June 7th. And I know I'm going to be streaming, little self-promotion. And I'm just really excited for this. You know, with this being in the Summer Game Fest on June 7th, I'm just very excited for it. Because we know that a new trailer is going to be popping out. I'm already really looking forward to it. And I just can't wait. Because I know a lot more is going to be announced and everybody's on their seats. Because, you know, we're getting Dragon Ball Z content. We're getting Dragon Ball Super content. What about GT and Dragon Ball? Now, I'm not going to lie with y'all. if they add in a butt ton of Dragon Ball Z characters and Dragon Ball Super characters, but then they make the, you know, Dragon Ball and then GT characters DLC, I wouldn't really be mad. I will say I wish they would just have the base roster from Budokai Tenkaichi 3 come in, and then we, like, if you want to bring out DLC for really new characters like Black Frieza, okay, that makes sense. But, like, I'm not gonna even lie with y'all, I'm still not gonna be mad if they make them DLC, because I'm still gonna buy it. Like, okay, you know, like, the brain rot of consumerism is among me, right? Say what you will. But in any case, really excited about it. I can't wait. We'll have to see. On to the next topic, y'all. You know what, guys? I wanted to talk about this. This one is actually kind of scary. With streamers, man, most of them know that you are in danger of potentially getting swatted. Like, at any given time, you could be swatted. Okay? And it could be for no rhyme or reason. It could just be some person is chasing for clout. Unfortunately, Ninja's brother, BeardedBlevins, was the victim here behind the latest swatting. So, guys, at the end of the day, I know what people say about Ninja. Everybody and their mother knows what they say about Ninja. The only recently really good thing that came out about Ninja that people are actually talking about is a low taper fade. Everyone else is usually just saying that, oh, you know, this Ninja, that Ninja, we don't like Ninja, right? There's a lot of people that say that. At the end of the day, folks, whatever your opinion is on a person, swatting someone or their family member is insane work. That is disgusting and deplorable. I don't understand the thrill of it. Obviously, I get people want to get, you know, their little 5 seconds of fame. But, like, if you get caught swatting, you're literally going to get, like, in trouble for that by the law. So, like, is that 5 seconds of fame really freaking worth it, bro? And then potentially be also put on, like, a list? I don't know what people are thinking. I really, really, really don't. I mean, as you can see here, he was swatted on May 31st, and he is going to pursue charges. So, like, I totally understand that. And, you know, it's kind of sad because, you know, he had his wife and kids there too, bro. Like, there's no reason that any of this has to be... There's no reason that this had to happen, right? No reason that this had to happen. Again, I feel terrible for the dude. The dude should have never went through this. Like, the dude's doing nothing, right? He's literally... And even if he was doing something, I still don't condone doing this. Because this is going to be more trouble than what it's worth in the end. For even if the person is, like, really freaking terrible, right? I'm going to tell y'all, swatting is, like, never the answer for almost anything. And in fact, you are just going to get in trouble yourself, and it's going to end up terrible for you. Don't do it, folks. Again, I feel really bad for Ninja's brother. I hope he's okay. And you know what? I hope he wins. So, anyways, with that being said, on to the next topic, y'all. So this one is actually brought up by Raisin. They wanted me to cover a little bit about the newest PlayStation State of Play. Some really cool things come out, and I'm actually going to quickly switch over here to the Astrobot. I thought this was really cool. So this was something I was like, oh, okay, give gaming a little hope, because you know what? We're so used to microtransactions, the video game, that everyone's like, okay, we need something to give us a little bit of hope in the gaming sphere of things, that everything's not like totally money hungry. And I thought this was really cool because you can have over 150 bots right here, and there's going to be no in-game purchases, which is crazy. So that means everything you actually buy is going to be in the base game. What? That is like unheard of recently, right? That is like really freaking unheard of. Besides that, though, you know, that was a really cool thing. Raisin did really specifically want me to touch on that. But there is a lot of cool things that came out from this. You know, we got Concord, the God of War coming to PC. This was something I'm really interested about. I've never played Until Dawn, and now it's going to be coming back, and it's going to be actually rebuilt, and enhanced all over again. We're going to get Skydance's Behemoth, and a lot of other cool stuff. Monster Hunter Wilds 2, a new Silent Hill 2 coming to PS5, and it's going to be like brand spanking new looking, which everyone is like, ooh, Silent Hill Silent Hill 2 is a classic, bro. It's a classic. You can't mess this up. I hope it looks good. You know, we're just gonna have to see how that remake goes. Of course, the new Alien game, that one looks pretty cool. It's gonna be a VR game, so that's actually kind of scary. A lot of cool other things got announced here, as you can kind of see. So I did hear that a lot of people did think the PlayStation like state of play was kind of dry besides these like points, because they were expecting more, but not a whole lot more came. I don't know, guys. You let me know down in the comments down below if you watched the PlayStation state of play, if you thought it was kind of dry, or if there was a lot of cool stuff that came through. I don't know. Let me know. But with that being said, guys, on to the next topic. Okay, I just really quickly wanted to touch this. Like, well, pause. I just want to touch base on this. This was a really cool game, guys. This just came out. Killer Klowns from Outer Space. Well, it technically has not come out. It's going to be coming out June 4th. But the early access for it, if you did pre-order it, already came out. Guys, I'm going to tell y'all this. I will say this game is really fun. I am scared for it. I know I've made a video before about asymmetrical horror games and how they can coexist with games like Dead by Daylight, and I'm still a firm believer in that. But as we're kind of seeing with recent games like, you know, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which I think is still fun, but the player count isn't doing the best compared to Dead by Daylight, you know, so it's not exactly a big contender, but it's still there. I still think it's really fun, right? I'm a little scared for Killer Klowns and the longevity of it. I cannot speak apparently today. But I'm a little scared for it because it's like, okay, fun game. Where's this content going to come from? Years top, you can maybe make new content for it. Where are you going to go from that? Because you are literally relying on one 80s movie that came out. At least Friday the 13th, you know, you can make a lot more out of that, because there was like a butt ton of games that came out, or not games, movies that came out from it, and a lot of different inspirations from it. It's still going to be kind of like the same, so as long as the base gameplay is fun, it's probably going to be fun, but still, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and this does play like the Friday the 13th game, so if you're a big fan of it, you would like it. But you know, you got to wonder where the content is going to come from this game. And if it's just going to be like a bunch of cosmetics that they throw at you and call that content, I don't know. We're going to have to see on that. But it's a fun game right now. I'm going to tell y'all right now, if you are worried if this game is going to die out, play it now. Play it now before it does, folks. If you feel that it's going to, play it now. Have fun with it. And that's that. That's what I say. I don't know. Y'all do what y'all want to do. But anyways, on to the last and final topic of the day. This video is actually going to be shorter. I feel like I covered everything relatively fast. I don't know why that was. I guess it's because we didn't have a lot of things to actually get into and read. But there's going to be two things I'm going to be kind of simultaneously talking about. One thing is from Blastoise and one thing is from Zeppelin. So Blastoise wanted me to quickly just talk about Minecraft 1.21, which is not a whole lot for me to be talking about, but it is going to be coming out June 13th. It did get announced recently on the 31st of May. So cool little new changes going on right now. Like I said, I really don't know Minecraft like that, so don't come asking me what's fully really going on. There's just some little changes, little technical changes going on right here. Lots of cool bug fixes and all this cool stuff. But what I really do want to get into is actually what Zeppelin did ask me. Zeppelin did ask me, and I did see this on TikTok while I was scrolling. Minecraft is getting its own Netflix series. I am wondering how that's going to happen. And this is probably their little hoorah for the 15th anniversary. I mean, it even says right there. I am very curious to see how this is going to turn out, because we're already going to get a Minecraft movie. People are already like, you know what? I'm not going to lie with y'all. I think a Minecraft series is going to work more well and adapt like better to the game than a movie will, because it's really grindy. Like Minecraft at its core is really grindy in order to make whatever you want, unless if you spawn everything, you know, point blank. But like, if you want to get stuff, and I guess if you're in survival, not creative mode, you need to go hunt for that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You can't just find it willy-nilly. You got to go look for it. So that really aligns with a series, because it could be someone one time mining. It could be someone visiting someone else's world. It could be someone going down and finding an ender dragon. I don't know. That's probably how the series will end, but I think that's how the movie ends. So I don't know how these two are gonna like mix match. I feel like they're gonna cross kind of over, because you can only do so much with Minecraft without getting into the realm of like copyrighting other things or like getting into like other crap, you know? So I don't know what this Netflix series is going to be like, but it should be interesting. Should be really interesting to see what it's like. I don't know if I'm going to watch it, because like, you know, I really haven't played Minecraft that much, but it looks interesting. And like I said, if anything was going to fit for Minecraft, it was going to be a series. So let's see how it does, guys. I'm very curious. Also very worried, but we'll see. Anyways, guys, that is going to end the video here. I feel like I really just boom, 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 talked really fast this episode. But also, like I said, there wasn't like a whole lot of articles to kind of go through. So I don't know, guys. But like I always say, if you ever have any more news that you would like me to cover, put it down in the comments below. All the way from June 2nd to June 8th. If there's something that does pop up, let me know. We'll cover it for next week in Nightly Gaming News. But with that being said, guys, lots of cool stuff. There was only really one negative thing, which was Ninja's brother. Well, I guess the marathon thing was kind of iffy. Everything else was cool. We had a lot of stuff going on this week, and hopefully I picked out the right things, because you never freaking know. I already know I'm going to have to talk about the Summer Game Fest that's coming up Friday. That's going to be really big. That's going to be huge. But then in case, guys, I hope all of y'all have a great day, great night. Whenever you're watching, I will see all of y'all in the next video or stream. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out.